anything you may want to ask any of the panelists here regarding what you have seen? Yes.
Oh, I was wondering if you could talk about the current state of, I guess, the movement for statehood ever since the March 18th event, or where they're at right now, I guess, what the discussion is.
I'll turn it over to Uncle Kikuni Blaisdell.
She wants to know about the current state of sovereignty in Hawaii, where things stand.
Our question is the current status of the sovereignty movement in our homeland, Kabai Aina. We prefer to use the term ku'oko'a, independence, rather than sovereignty, because the colonial establishment uses the term sovereignty so loosely that it's lost meaning. So that's why, for example, we put ku'oko'a on the back of this T-shirt. Ku means to stand. Ko'a means to be separate, to stand separately. So we consider the movement to be one of independence. And ho'opunipuni means to deceive, to cover up. And we consider statehood to be the third main punipuni, cover up. The first already alluded to, 1893 overthrow of our monarchy, our government, for which the United States has officially apologized. The second major deceit, cover-up, annexation, 1898. The United States has yet to apologize for that fraudulent act. And the third, of course, is statehood, the main reason we're here today. So I hope I've answered your question.
I have a question. Well, maybe it's not a question. But what can we Hawaiians here, what can we do to help you guys bring out what is we see here? We need to get more. There's more Hawaiians here, okay? There's more Hawaiians here. We need to get more of them out here as to what's going on and where we were born and raised. It's just that our eyes have been shut too long and no more. I've lived here in California for over 40 years. Over 40 years. Yes, we do have a lot of halals. We need to get the message out to each one of the halals, too. We Hawaiians from here in California, we do not have a meeting place. There's no meeting place here, period. Everybody on their own, to each his own. Can't have that anymore. We just can't. So my question to all of you is, what can we do here in Hawaii? You know, in California, have more of these gatherings, you know, getting the message out to people from Hawaii. I'm 100% Hawaiian. I'm 100% Hawaiian. During my time, it was against the law to speak Hawaiian. My grandparents, they all spoke Hawaiian to us. We never knew English till we had to go to school. Had to wear shoes. Because why? And what happened? That's how statehood became. Our eyes were closed. Our kupunas didn't have the message to give to us. Why? Because they were afraid.
You know, what Hawaiians in California are asking are really important. And I don't want you to think that you're completely different from Hawaiians in Hawaii. There are many Hawaiians in Hawaii who still find that they're really huikau about this issue, and don't exactly know all of the history. The process of education has been something that we have been doing as hard as we possibly can for now going on 20 years. And it's only now beginning to reach Hawaiian communities outside of the islands. And I will say, you know, that if the way that you affect political change is by changing people's minds or educating people about what you hold to be true, then if we're not reaching Hawaiians here, then we're not reaching anybody here. And if we're not reaching anybody here, our job is still much, much larger. And it really is going to take everybody not just getting involved, but becoming educated and finding places to kokua. I think that this panel tonight is an attempt to try and start this education for all of us.
Everybody is lost up here.
Yeah.
Everybody is lost. And you hit the key word, educate.